News 46 is brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.pahrumpnugget.com. And by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
U.S. forces kill terrorist Osama bin Laden.
One man is dead and one female is fighting for her life.
And Mercy Air lands on scene for a severe burn victim. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 at 5 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Monday, May 2nd, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Kelsey Roberts for News 46. Topping our news this evening, Osama bin Laden, the leader of al-Qaeda, has been killed. American forces descended upon a compound last week, killing Osama bin Laden and 3 other men, including one of Osama bin Laden's sons. A woman who is being used as a human shield was also killed. There were no U.S. casualties.
This ends a decade on the run for the wanted terrorist who is believed to be the architect of the September 11th attacks on the United States. President Barack Obama announced the operation, saying justice has been done. DNA tests have been conducted to verify that this is in fact the body of Osama bin Laden. Bin Laden's body was quickly buried at sea. President Obama said the remains have been handled in accordance with Islamic customs, which requires a speedy burial.
One man is dead and another woman is fighting for her life following a double stabbing last night on Donner Street. Deanna O'Donnell reports.
Last night, Nye County Sheriff's Office dispatch took a report of a stabbing that had just occurred at 1641 West Donner. It was reported that Antoinette Bell had been stabbed and was at the reporting party's house bleeding. Antoinette Bell was transported via Mercy Air to University Medical Center in critical condition, where she remains at this time. She had more than a dozen stab wounds, many of which were in vital areas. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies conducted a search of the scene and located Michael Frasher on the floor of a trailer. He was unresponsive and had also been stabbed numerous times. Michael Frasher was also transported as well to UMC Trauma Center via Mercy Air in critical condition. He also had more than a dozen stab wounds, many of which were in vital areas. Nye County Sheriff's Office detectives were able to establish a possible identification of the perpetrators involved. It was identified that they had fled the stabbing scene in a white minivan. It was identified that the perpetrators were believed to be at 1641 East Santa Vito Street. A search warrant was executed on the property. On scene, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies discovered Troy Jackson, Victoria Garcia, Michael Maxwell Jr., Charles Eubanks, and Tiffany Rubio. Nye County Sheriff's Office detectives discovered several knives, which are potential weapons from the incident, as well as other evidence. Further forensic analysis will be conducted to confirm the involvement in the stabbing. Jackson, Garcia, Maxwell, and Eubanks were arrested for the crime that occurred on Donner Street, and Rubio was arrested for being an accessory by attempting to help the individuals responsible avoid prosecution for the incident. Nye County Sheriff's Office detectives believe that all suspects were under the influence of methamphetamine at the time of the arrest. This morning, victim Michael Frasher died as a result of his injuries at University Medical Center, and an autopsy is pending. The cause of this murder is still being investigated. The following were all arrested and have been booked into the Nye County Detention Center and are being held without bail. Tiffany Rubio, 28 of Pahrump. Charles Eubanks, 22 of Las Vegas. Michael Maxwell, 34 of Pahrump. Victoria Garcia, 38 of Pahrump. Troy Jackson, 38 of Pahrump. They have various charges, including murder, attempted murder, conspiracy to commit a crime, battery with a deadly weapon, under the influence of a controlled substance, and accessory to murder. Anyone with information regarding this incident is urged to contact the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 751-7000. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
After the break, Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue respond to a brush fire.
And a new clothing line starts right here in the valley. We'll have all this and more after the break. Please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. And by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
And welcome back to News 46. Now on a sadder note, 3 people were burned as a result of a structure fire last night on the south end of town.
Emergency crews were dispatched to a fully engulfed RV fire last night on Carberry and Pontiac streets on the south end of town. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue arrived on scene along with Nye County Sheriff's deputies to find that there was also further extension to the primary structure, which included the front of the home, the garage, and some of the roof. 2 occupants are reported to be residing inside the RV. One female received severe burns from what is believed to have been a possible propane leak related fire in the area of the stove inside the RV, which led to an explosion. The other occupant also received burns but declined to be transported. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue Fire Chief Scott Lewis was the 3rd burn victim when an explosion occurred after he exited his vehicle. He received a burn to the ear, which has been treated. The explosions have been reported to be a mixture of gasoline and propane. Mercy Air landed on scene to transport the female victim to UMC Trauma Center in critical condition. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
And Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue responded to a mulch ground cover fire on Belle Vista on Saturday.
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue responded to a mulch grounds cover fire near a business called Topsoil Etc. on Belle Vista Saturday morning. The fire, originally thought to be started near the roadway, moved quickly because of high winds, igniting a large area that was covered in mulch at this location. The fire was put under control quickly, but because of the type of material burning, it required firefighters to continue to manage the area to prevent reignition of the blaze, which was contained to this area. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
And Canyon Gates physician assistant Renee Goodhart speaks about the new offices near Desert View Hospital and what they have to offer.
As of April 4, we started seeing patients over here at Canyon Gate Medical Group.
Tell me some of the things that you like about this facility.
Well, we're a new facility, so everything is clean and fresh, and it gives you a really good feeling to walk into the building. Everybody here is very friendly and excited to be here, and we're just, excited to be in the new facility.
And we're on the campus of Desert View Hospital, which is very convenient as well. Tell me, a group of doctors all came together to come here, right? Pahrump doctors as well as some Vegas doctors.
Right, yes. Dr. Reiner and I have been in Pahrump for well over 10 years each. So we've been around, we know the population, we know, the needs of our population, and we're ready and willing to serve that population. And we have one of our physicians that's been in Nevada. He's just been from Vegas and come over to join us as well.
Wonderful. And some of your patients already know that you're here. Are you guys calling your patients to tell them that you've moved to this location now?
We're doing a lot of advertising, paper, TV, radio, trying to get the word out. And a lot of the patients have found us, so that's great. We love to see them. We love to see our old patients. We love to see new patients, and we're just welcoming all comers.
Wonderful. And I know that the facility here has some new technology involved as well.
Right. We're all computer-based charting. So there's never ever a lost chart. It's always right there available on the computer. I can look at it, the front desk, if they need to answer a question, they can look in the chart. we've got ultrasound on site, we've got a full service laboratory on site, and everything is very organized and very attentive to our patients.
Yeah. I know that the facility here, the doctor who brought DaVita Dialysis and Canyon Gate Medical Group here, wanted to make this facility here so that people who were ill didn't have to go over the hill to Vegas for some medical care, and he was bringing some specialists into Canyon Gate.
Right. We've got a gastroenterologist that comes out. We've got some orthopedics associated with it. A cardiologist comes out. He's also the medical director now for the hospital. So, you know, we've got a very good relationship with the hospital and the community.
Do you know the hours of operation for Canyon Gate Medical Group?
Canyon Gate Medical Group, we start seeing patients at 8 o'clock, mostly for our blood draws first thing in the morning, and most evenings we're here till 6.
And is that 5 days a week, or?
That's 5 days a week, and we're hoping to expand hours, you know, to provide that extra care for our patients after hours, and we will have physicians on call, so if you have a medical question, you'll be able to reach us through an answering service at night.
And what is the phone number?
775-751-0695.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And 3 entrepreneurs from our town have started a new internet clothing line called Bald Nation. We caught up with the creators to let you know where you can get your threads.
It's a clothing brand that my parents, my uncle, my dad, and a friend of ours all came up with one night when we were sitting at Lakeside, just, you know, having a good time. And we all came up because my uncle, my dad, and a friend of ours are all bald. 2 of them are by choice, one's not. And so we decided to see what we can do and try and get a clothing brand going on it.
So what do you guys mainly sell?
Right now we got beanies, male and female t-shirts. Eventually we're going to try and get like women's booty shorts and things like that, you know, and sweatshirts, long sleeve t-shirts, different things like that. We have all kinds of different logo types and things like that. So
This is a great name and kind of humorous. Can we look on the website to see what kind of clothing you have?
Yes, if you go to baldnation.net, you can go on there. You can order the t-shirts. Most of them are $17. Some are $18, depending on what type they are. And the larger brands, or I'm sorry, not brands, the larger sizes. And
What's the website address?
baldnation.net.
Well, it's nice to have the team back together again.
Absolutely. Good to be here.
It's been very busy for everyone, and our technical difficulties seem to be well underway so far, knock on wood. But what isn't underway yet is a drop in temperature. We got some heat coming in, 90-degree temperatures pretty much all week long. And unfortunately, that wind everybody hates is still here too. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll have your 7-day forecast right after this break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Vale with your weather. We had a sunny day today, very nice for us. Winds not so bad for the first time in a while, 14 miles per hour. High of 80 degrees. Now the pressure is holding steady on the barometer. Leveled off right around 30.34. Sunrise was at 5:50 a.m. and our record high was 96 degrees back in 1985. Looking at tonight, it's probably going to be clear for us yet again, looking at a low of 48 degrees. Winds out of the north-northeast at about 6 miles per hour. So if you're looking for a nice cool night to get out and stargaze, tonight's the night to do it. Sunset will be at 7:33 p.m. and your record low 34 degrees back in 1983. Moving on to our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow's looking sharp for us. The winds nice and calm. Nothing crazy for us there. 88 for the high, 54 for the low. Wednesday looking at gusty, 21 mile per hour gusts expected. A high of 91 and a low of 46. Now, as you can see, the 90s are here to stay. Hotter temperatures prevailing. Thursday, windy, 25 mile per hour gusts. A high of 91, a low of 53. Friday, heading into the weekend, looking pretty good for us. A little breezy, though. 25 mile per hour gusts expected with a high yet again in the 90s. 90 for the high, 55 for the low. Saturday, a nice warm day, but also breezy. 30 mile per hour gusts expected, a high of 90, low 55. Sunday, finishing off our weekend, 34 mile per hour gusts expected with a high of 86 and a low of 51. Finishing off our 7-day forecast, next Monday, looking at 23 mile per hour gusts with a high of 90 and a low of 63. And folks, just a couple short announcements. The Amargosa Conservancy and the Nye County Water District are proudly sponsoring this year's annual Devil's Hole Conference on May 4th, 5th, and 6th at the Nye County Commissioners' Chambers in Pahrump. Registration is $30, cash only at the door. For more information, call the Amargosa Conservancy 760-852-4339 or Levi Kreider at 727-7727. And one more quick note. We have our Facebook contest still going on for the San Gennaro Feast tickets. We're giving them away every day, so keep checking our Facebook for trivia questions and get your answers in quickly, and you could win a set of tickets for 4 for free to the San Gennaro Feast.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. Have you been to the San Gennaro Feast before?
I have not.
It's a huge carnival. I went last year. A lot of fun.
And I love carnivals.
Fantastic food.
Absolutely.
Rides that'll make you puke. You know, all the really good stuff. And folks, I think that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Kelsey Roberts.
From everyone up here on the Hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.